You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallen Order. In the last episode we escaped from Bracca, knowing that we are now being hunted by Inquisitors. This episode we are going to be finding out a little bit more about where we're heading at the moment and who the people we're with who are trying to restore the Jedi Order really are. To start with, there's this like weird instrument here, this loot looking thing. Let's interact with it.
That's all. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Cere need me?
Welcome to our first planet then. This is Bogano. Oh, there's something moving over there. And this is where the Metroid Prime vibes really kick in. This game, by and large, does have an excellent sense of, like, isolation and... While you do come across enemies, you're not, like, constantly fighting them. You're more... There's a lot of exploration to it. This is a meditation spot. So, these are save points located throughout Cal's journey. Make sure you interact with them to save your progress. Save points are where Cal can rest and spend skill points to acquire new skills. You have enough skill points to learn new skills. Open the tree to use them. And here's the skill tree. Consists of a grand total of 1, skill point. So, let's learn that. The overhead slash, unlock a powerful strike that is deadly against weaker enemies. And with that, Future Doctor, reveal the visualizer. As I say, there's nearly 400 elements I will be tracking in this game, and I will introduce them in the visualizer one by one as they become relevant. Along the very bottom, you will see the 33 skills we can learn throughout our skill tree here. Unlock the first one, which is overhead slash. As I say, there's a bit of a tree that we can work our way through, and there's a lot of stuff we need to get in the game before we can actually access every part of that tree. But they'll go from black and white to white and black along the bottom as I reveal them. That's the first element of the visualizer. There seems like there's a lot going on, but I will talk you through each one as they become relevant. By episode 3 or 4, we'll have worked out what every part of that does. With that, let's roll. You can rest up at any meditation point by pressing X, and you will fully heal, and any enemies you've killed will fully respawn. I mentioned last episode there's a trade-off to healing. That's what it is. You can heal at any meditation point, but you'll bring all enemies back when you do so.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
Did you just slice that? Thanks.
So, there's a little droid kicking around called BD1. If we head up here, well, first off, get a bit of a better view of the vault.
That's the vault Cere mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
And this adds a new objective to our holo map. Reach the vault. What's a holo map, you say? Why? I'm so glad you asked. Reveal the visualizer once again, and in the kind of bottom right even, we will see BD1's abilities. Unlock the holo map ability. BD1 will travel with us for rather a while, and he has rather a few useful skills. That's one of them. You'll see also next to that is Cal's skills, of which lightsaber and force slow are already unlocked, but there are more skills for Cal to learn. So we have the holo map we can bring up at any time and kind of see where we are and where we are going. Where we've come from and where we go. The old God and I Joe maneuver. It's just teaching me how to use the map, and there we go. Wonderful. Let's exit. Nope, that wasn't the right button. Holo map also shows unexplored pathways and explored important landmarks. So you can see here there's a save point there, and there's 2 unexplored paths. There's one to the left, and there's one to the right. I'm going to close with B, and I'm going to go along the route to the left. So let's hop over here. Oh, that nearly didn't go particularly well. Oh, look, it's a parrotfish. We'll come across them a little more later. But now,
something over here.
Yes, it's time for some actual combat. So let's head down and fight some of these sploxers. When you've fought enough of a certain type of enemy... Nope, we don't get access to that yet. Okay, that's cool, that's fine. What can we do over here? Ah, yes, I remember what we need to do. So if we go to this corner here... Oh, a bogling! He's dead too. Brilliant. Look at this here. Sense Echo. We saw Cal do this with the guitar at the beginning of the episode, but this is one of his useful tricks.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
So that gives us our first Force Echo. Would you guess it? Visualizer update, please. So, look at those spirals in the top left. There's 5 explorable planets in this game. There's actually slightly more, but there's only 5 with collectibles on them. The orange planet that's up there is Bogano, where we are at the moment. And you will notice the middle spiral will move just a little bit. That middle spiral tracks Force Echoes. When we've got every Force Echo on Bogano, it will be full. On with the show. Let's head back up to where we were looking at the vault.
No way through here. Guess that's why BD1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
So, as we were shown, the correct way to go is right here, where we're also following BD1. And now we learn one of the next, confusingly, skills of BD1, but this one isn't tracked in game as a skill, therefore it ain't on my visualizer, is the ability to ride along zip lines.
Wait, you didn't?
We'll meditate here, but we haven't got another skill point. But here, if you just use a meditation point and then exit, you will always just save your game, which is handy for when you die, and you will die because this game has things in common with Dark Souls. There's a door here.
Lock tight.
So we are going to do a little bit of exploration. There's actually quite a lot we can do here, to be honest.
There's something over here I want to explore.
We'll go through there in just a second. We can get past those fans, but it isn't necessarily the most straightforward here. We're going to try something difficult, and we'll see how it goes. Because it may not go particularly well, but it may go absolutely fine. I'm trapped on a bush, which isn't a great start for the actually quite intense combat challenge we're about to do. Let's cut through these and head through. If we hold LB, by the way, if we hold block when we're not in combat, we can hold our lightsaber up in a way that illuminates the surrounding area. That is quite cool. I'm in quite a dark room, so I can see relatively easy here. And introducing our first mini-boss, the Ogdo Bogdo. As you can see, its primary attacks there is an unblockable one, but we can dodge quite easily when it's going to attack. Come on. And there we go. And now we get a decent chance to counter-attack. Oh. There we go. Let's do one more. Whoop. Don't bother trying to block its attacks. It's big and it's strong. So you are best to... Oh, shit. You are best to just... there we go. Dodge rather than block. And that is the Ogdo Bogdo defeated. There is a chest here, but it's red and we can't access it, but remember it for later. And there is an echo over here. Visualizer, please.
Where Bogling was killed. Was it trying to defend its family?
You'll notice there, that was not just a normal essence, echo. That one had a life essence attached to it. So not only does this one update the middle spiral for Bogano, it also will update, it's an essence. So it updates that little spirally thing underneath the spirals, the one that kind of looks like a double helix of DNA. You'll notice that's now got a tiny little green bit. There are 12 life essences and 12 force essences in the game. These are essentially heart containers. For every 3 essences you get, your maximum whatever it is will increase. Get 3 life essences and your maximum life will increase. So there are 4 increases to be had that are spread over 12 essences. 12 for force and 12 for the other one. Oh, bloody hell. Life. So, let's go through here, and we can slow that and make our way successfully into this place. There's this sphere in the middle, and we can't interact with that quite yet, but what we can do is slow some of these to avoid ourselves getting completely minced by them, and cross over to this echo. Hey, look at that! There's another essence!
Use this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
Wonderful. So that again is balls. That one again is not only a force echo, but also a. Actually, I can just turn these off with this button. What am I doing? So every essence is also an echo, in addition to being an essence. Let's head back up now to where we need to be, which is that meditation point. So at this meditation point, I am actually going to rest. I'll heal myself up a little bit, but that means enemies have respawned. If I want to go and fight the Ogdo Bogdo again, I could. But I'm not going to do that. So, on we go here, and we kind of just will generally proceed over this area.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe.
No, it doesn't look safe, and yet here we are, though I suppose I am essentially a space wizard, so... As he says, just like back in the scrapyard. Wonderful. Oh, there's a bogling attacking something else. I can't remember the name of the little thing it's attacking, but there we go. Whoop! Well, that went very well. Well, this is the Hermit's Abode, a different area that's full of boglings, apparently. With that done, BD1's run through there, so let's follow it by slowing that, and go up to this workbench.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
No, first what we've actually got to do is interact with this workbench. Because at any workbench you encounter throughout the game, you can customize your lightsaber. Yes. This is all entirely cosmetic. It doesn't affect any difference what it does. We can change the emitter colour, but I'm actually going to leave it on blue. And then you've got 4 elements to it. The emitter, the switch, the sleeve, and the material. So the emitter, what options have we got? We've got Jedi Padawan, this default one. You've got the Magito campaign and the Umbaran campaign. I like the Magito one, looks kind of cool. Let's go for that. The switch is the middle section. Once again, we've got Jedi Padawan, the Magito campaign, and the Umbaran campaign. Go for the Magito campaign. Then you got the sleeve. You can guess what our options here. Jedi Padawan, Magito campaign, Umbaran campaign. Again, we'll go for the Magito one. We'll just Magito up the whole thing. And then you got some options for the material. We've got alloy metal. We've got this kind of Magito campaign, Bracca kind of material. And you've got Umbaran campaign, which is... What colour is that? That's a bit of kind of grey metal again. We'll go for that one. We'll go full Magito. Because that was that fun level with the guy with a giant forehead in Battlefront. We'll leave this crystal as blue for now. My default options available are blue, green, and orange, and there are more available. I will switch this up occasionally, just to mix things up.
Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
So, we have got a couple of things we can get here. There's that thing, but we don't want to go through that quite yet. We actually want to go through this side room here into this kind of pantry area. Get out of my way. And we've got an echo here.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Oh, we've got a skill point. One of the main advantages of getting all of the Force Echoes that I'm trying to do and all the kind of collectibles is it gets you skill points, which does make fighting and combat much easier. Let's squeeze through here. And up we go. So there's a lot of kind of old equipment here. Can't really do anything with this stuff. For now, what we need to do is climb over here.
Mines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Well, I've been climbing vines already here, so that's absolutely fine. No, let's not. Right, try again. I guess I need to go left or right. Let's pick right. There we go, perfectly. Oh, I can actually still move the... I don't know why I thought I couldn't move the camera, but there we go. Generally head up, and we've got some more things here, so let's cut through these.
Yeah, I'm alright. Healing stem. They're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board.
So, we now have the ability that weirdly this doesn't count. Oh, no, it does, yes. So, there's a BD1 ability to cross off the visualizer, which is healing stims.
Never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
So, you'll notice in the bottom left, it now says 2 there. We can now heal ourselves in combat by pressing the D-pad up. Oh, by the way, if we press this here, this unlocks a little kind of shortcut. So if we want to get back down to this room, we don't have to do all that climbing again. There's a lot of kind of shortcuts that will connect through the game, and indeed, if we look at the holo map, we'll kind of see how that does all connect, because that's blocked because of there, but we can just shortcut straight up, whereas where we're looking for is that yellow bit at the top here. The holo map is quite useful, it's just a bit weird to navigate in the first instance. Whenever you heal yourself at a meditation point, it will also restore all your stims, but that's the only way to get stims back again. Over here, we have a chest. Time for another visualizer element.
Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
Where are you going?
So what was in there?
An emitter acquired, Eno Cordova, which is a type of lightsaber emitter. On the visualizer, you'll notice that is in the left-hand column of spirals. So the middle column of spirals is for Force essences. The left-hand column is for, they're called cosmetic chests. They contain a lot of different types of cosmetics, from lightsaber bits to outfits for Cal to colour schemes for the Mantis and BD1. Rather than tracking any of them individually, they're all just tracked in that one big spiral, one per planet. Let's see what that Jedi Padawan emitter looks like since we've got a lightsaber bench here. Not Jedi Padawan, Eno Cordova. Oh, it looks like a weird candlestick. Fuck it, let's go for the weird candlestick, why not? Wonderful, let's head back up to where we were. Now here, BD1 has run over to this thing. This is another visualizer thing. If we press D pad down, we scan it with BD1. And this gives us bog rats and splocks. If I press start, there we go. Generally a hyper-aggressive territorial species, bog rats generally formed a mutualistic relationships with splocks. Splocks will disturb bogling nests and lure them to the surface to be ambushed and eaten by bog rats. Once the adult boglings are out of the way, splocks burrow into their nest and devour the eggs. Scans are something that is revealed to us by BD1 rather than by the Force, and so it is the third column on the visualizer. Doctor, cross that one off now. Left column for cosmetic chest, middle column for Force echoes, and right-hand column for scans. This is most of the things that we will be dealing with, and I'll read out the kind of scans when they kind of have stuff of interest, like that one there. Well, then I'm just generally read them out as well. And indeed, over here is another scan. BD1 will always get off your back for a scan, so you know there's one incoming. This scan here is water filters. These water filters rely on the planet's algae to purify drinking water. Impurities are removed by the algae and used as fuel to create water and minerals by the process known as chemosynthesis. The results convert the water's natural acids into drinkable water. Wonderful! Let's head out and up to the surface, I think. So, with that, that's the way we came up, so we just want to head up this way generally. Oh, it's very bright out here.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
So, we now enter a new area when we hop over this zip line. This is the Great Divide, a crap episode of Avatar, but a decent part of this level.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
So this red bit here that we need to get through is blocked. It requires some way of passing that we don't have, but this bit down here is where we do need to go. So, on we go. Oh, you're making me, down and up switches elevation levels. There we go. I was just going to say it wasn't letting me leave the map until it was happy that I was
I can't make it over
completed
there.
with it.
We gotta find another way.
This is where we need to go. This little thing down here, not the Binog Mesa, the Hermit's Abode. So, let's head down. There we go. There's a bog rat above us here. Let's see if we can just kill it. One up. Yeah, there we go. So, down here is a chest. Different type of cosmetic in this one. This contains...
Oh, alright then. What is it?
The Bogano Dawn poncho material. You'll notice, if we put it on top, it's a weird kind of poncho, and we can, You may notice we're wearing something different to we were at the beginning of the level. This is a mod that I have installed, which is this basic jacket that looks a bit more Jedi-ish. The poncho interacts weirdly with it, but that's fine, because I think the ponchos look stupid as shit, hence I will be mostly in this jacket, because I think it just looks better than any of the other options, and I won't be taking questions at this point. Right, let's head over here, and we will get another meditation point. It really feels like you should be able to fast travel between these points. But you can't. That's not a thing that exists in this game. We can rest here, and resting is not required to save your process, but resting will respawn all enemies. But, resting aside, I am going to do some skill stuff. I've got one skill point, generally, at the bottom, so my options are Dash Strike, which can be useful, Force Attunement, which increases much more force, but Survival Skill for maximum life is a real useful one to have at the moment. Not going to bother healing up, on we go. So over to the left here, we have a quick scan to pick up over here. Oh no, it's an echo, not a scan.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Interesting, so definitely other Jedi kind of have been here. Let's head down this zip line, which might give us a bit more information. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a larger creature there. So that's an Ogdo. We've actually already fought the larger form of that, which is the Ogdo Bogdo. This is just a regular Ogdo. Is it going to kill that bog rat? No, it's not. Let's kill this guy first. Well, no, we'll see if it's going to fight the bog rat for us. Yes, it is. Good. Let's let this play out. And then we'll fight the Ogdo ourselves. So as with the Ogdo Bogdo, it's all just about dodging its attacks and then counter-attacking when you've got a brief moment. Oh, otherwise it grabs you like that. And that's an unblockable one, and that's also a bit of a ground pound. So in some ways you actually want to dodge back with that, whereas generally I'm going to be dodging to the side. Oh. Oh. Well, hopefully that won't become a problem later. You'll notice our health is low, and our health will remain low until we deal with that, until we heal in any way. And I'm going to heal at this upcoming meditation point here, and that is, of course, going to bring that Ogdo fully back to full beans. That's the trade-off. But generally, I think it's still by and large worth it to save. Let's rest here. And that heals all of my life and all of my stim canisters. Won't heal my force, because you only heal force by fighting enemies. But any damage you do to enemies will start recovering your force. So, down here in the bog, fight a few more of these bog rats, and there is something I am looking for down here. Ah, here it is. We scan this.
What's this?
Oh, that's a dead bog rat, which is updating the tactical guide, which tells you how to fight them. Weird looking beasts, ain't they? Where's the thing what I am looking for? Okay, so the thing I need to interact with, I can't interact with because BD1 is currently off somewhere. Don't actually know where he is. Hopefully he'll turn up again before long. But if he doesn't, we still have options here. So, we hop down here. Hey, there's weird little things. Oh, he's back. BD1 is now on my shoulder. And he's going to show us a little scan here. Oh! Look at that! It's a gigantic beast. Don't worry, it is mostly harmless. We will. That's the Binog, which we will interact with later. I was actually so surprised by that I missed off the Zawa. Zawa thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile traversal over multiple surfaces like cavern walls. Highly sensitive to temperature, they function slower in warmer temperatures than in colder ones. They're those weird fish we've kind of seen scuttling around. Anyway, over here, time for us to learn
See something in there?
a Cal skill. So the Zawa is doing it, so let's try and follow the Zawa.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
So, we're going to learn how to use this skill in a flashback to Cal's Jedi training. Any kind of ridged wall like that, you can jump towards it, and you can then do a kind of wall run. You will lose height over the course of your wall run, but should normally be enough to get you there. And there we go. We can wall run now, so any kind of ridged wall.
Force is my ally.
So, for example, here,
Remembering old tricks.
there's a ridged wall, and we can move across that. Now we've got BD1 on our back. I'm hopeful in this bog section we can actually pick up some of the stuff I needed to. Yes, with the wall run, we can now get back from where we need to. That was where what was stopping us getting on was there's a ridge wall which we couldn't get past, but now we can. But here with BD1, there's now a couple of things we can get. Here is another new thing for the visualized side. This is a terrarium seed, the Kelpie. If you look underneath, in the kind of middle left, underneath the Essence's double helix, you will see 10 seeds. One of them has just lit up. It's orange, the colour of Bogano, and it's one of Bogano's 2 terrarium seeds. There's 10 seeds from different planets that we can bring that to the Mantis, which is mildly interesting and a thing to gather. There's also some scans we can do here, which is the parafish. Parafish inhabit large bodies of water, feeding primarily on small algae fragments and other plants. When an algae supply grows scarce, many fish die off. Their decomposition process raises the acidity of the water, gradually wearing away the ground and forming sinkholes. And Bogano is very sinkholey, so that's kind of where it comes from. Now we're getting into the scans and the Force Echoes. You might be really starting to get the Metroid Prime vibes. The way that it's predominantly environmental storytelling is very much the Metroid thing. Anyway, here, as you can see, there are a number of different wall run surfaces, these kind of ridge things. So we can always just move along a ridge surface like that. And here I can jump between the two sides to move our way along and get over to this Force Echo.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Yes, the two general ways that it does kind of in the environmental storytelling are through the Force Echoes and through scans, which is all very nice. Let's head back up here to this kind of meditation point. And now over here we can proceed a little bit, because we came up here earlier, we climbed up from underneath with the Ogdo, and there's actually still an Ogdo down there, but I'm just going to leave that thing to it, actually. And if we proceed all the way over here, we will get a little bit of a good... we won't get a bit of a good with that attitude. Right, I'm going to have to fight that Ogdo now, I suppose. Yep, there's no way around that. Hello, whoop! Oh, shit. Oh, I did a slow attack, that was stupid of me. Right, let's dodge. Whoop, there we go. Ah, that was a twofer. Oh, unblockable! Oh my god, having a shocker. Heal me, BD1. Yes, please, stim, stim! Oh, piss. Fuck this up. How did I do so badly? My force meter is empty. Damage enemies to regain force. I wasn't focusing on force there, mate. I'm just gonna climb up this and get away from that Ogdo. I'm gonna heal at this point, because what's it gonna do? Bring that Ogdo back to life? It's already there. So let's heal up and head back over to where we just fell down. With that, there is a chest here.
Oh, all right then. What is it?
And that contains a Valor and Wisdom lightsaber switch. I tried to jump over this last time, which is why it obviously didn't work. But what we can do here is there's a zip line, which is the way down. But now we can get up using this elevator. Let's roll. Shortcut unlocked. There's a lot of shortcuts around this. This game is actually generally pretty good at letting you avoid backtracking by and large, which is pretty cool. There's that large beast we saw looking down on us, so a better view of it here. If we aren't where we thought we were... Oh, because... Wah! Oh, piss. Where the fuck am I? Oh, it's the Ogdo again. Oh, let's head back up. There we go. So I want to go down here, kill these bog rats. Oh my god, bog rats and splocks. In fairness, we knew they were symbiotic little bastards, didn't we? So the way they flush out boglings. I think that's very similar names here, don't they? Anyway, this is what I was looking for. This meditation point here, this kind of encampment.
Someone made camp here. They were excited to discover a giant creature that lives close by. A Binog, they called it.
What could a Binog be? I wonder. There's a giant creature that lives close by. We'll get there in just a second. Anyway, up in here, there are a couple of things. There is a scan.
Okay, I'll look.
Oh, this is just going to be a splocks, isn't it? Yeah, there's a tactical guide.
Find something?
Tactical guides are not something I'm tracking because the game doesn't care about them for 100%, which is mildly interesting. So, because of that, I won't be tracking them. Hey look, there's a giant creature up there. I wonder if that'd be exciting to someone who was here. Anyway, let's head up this section. And with that, we can climb to the very top of this mesa here. And there's a couple of things here, plus blocks that we cut in half quite well. Ow, fuck me. There's some chests, and there's some angry splocks. Am I help. There we go. I was stuck in, like, I tried to open the chest, and then I was attacked by the splocks, and I think it trapped me in some kind of hate loop. Anyway, let's open this.
Sorry about your scoffing. Standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave.
So that gets us another lightsaber sleeve, Valor and Wisdom, so that's a cosmetic chest. This one is locked until we get access to the Scomp Link again. And we'll end with this scan over here.
That creature seems so at home here. Protector of Bogano. I thought that was you.
The Binog is an enormous amphibian creature found only on Bogano. They can live for thousands of years, only breeding once in their lifetime. Due to the scarcity of offspring, very few Binogs are left in the galaxy. And I think we'll hold it here. We've done a fair bit of exploration of Bogano. We are much closer to the vault, and we will be breaching the vault properly next episode, because we've come all the way over from there. So I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day. Hello.